A first stage for the climbers at the UAE Tour 2022. Stage 4, the Jebel Medical City stage. 181 kilometers from Fujairah Fords through to Jebel Jais. Two men in the breakaway of the day, Jakob Ekholm and Luca Rastelli from the Bardiani CSF team. And their very controllable breakaway for the race leader Stefan Bissiger of EF Education. Lack of winds today relative to the last 2 days, and relaxed feel to the early phase of racing. It's the white jersey Tadej Pogačar in conversation with Jasper Philipsen in the green jersey demonstrated. EF then, with Sebastian Langefeld on the front, controlling things. At the back, though, an innocuous-looking moment forced a crash there from Mark Cavendish, who hit the deck very hard, the Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl sprinter. There was a concussion check on Cavendish. He managed, though, to remount. No harm was done, and he got back in the race. So Mark Cavendish surviving a bit of a scare there as the race wound its way across the peninsula and towards the big climb to Jebel Jais, a 21.1 kilometre climb, one of the two big climbs that dominate the UAE Tour over recent years. And after an 8-minute lead, their advantage of the two riders up front was whittled down, and eventually, on the lower slopes of the climb, the two were caught. Rastelli, the last man of the two to be swept up by the Education. A very dynamic race then towards the upper slopes of the climb, seeing Tadej Pogačar, one of a number of riders, actually attacking but failing to get clear, and this occasion hunted down by Aleksandr Vlasov, Adam Yates, Gino Meda, and Ruben Guerrero from EF. Eventually, with 7 kilometers to go, Stefan Bissiger let go in the leader's jersey, and with that, the race lead would surely change hands. It was Rafa Majka who tried to hunt down Ruben Guerrero, teasing out a response then from the race favourite Tadej Pogačar in the white jersey, who swept around Ruben Guerrero in the last couple of 100 metres, swept clear and almost got a gap over Adam Yates and Aleksandr Vlasov in the final to take victory, glancing over his shoulder and celebrating a win for the first time in his career on Jebel Jais. And a time gap over Filippo Ganna chasing on would mean that Tadej Pogačar not only took the stage but would take the race lead by a couple of seconds from Filippo Ganna of the Ineos Grenadiers. A dominant performance from a dominant team showing of UAE Team Emirates, and Pogačar in the white jersey getting himself into the race lead too, very nearly taking a gap on the road against a good performance from the Ineos Grenadiers, Adam Yates and Aleksandr Vlasov. More to come from those two riders, surely, but a race victory from Tadej Pogačar. It's all smiles. Yates and Vlasov, the only two riders able to live with him at the very top of the climb. A good performance though from Ruben Guerrero. And Tadej Pogačar in red takes control of the lead of the GC. Filippo Ganna, though, close and could still try and wrestle the jersey from him in the stages to come.